Yeah, talking about gender, like, what do you think about this thing that's recently like blowing up a lot? Like, what do you think about the pay gap between the genders? The men are earning a lot more than women, and I don't agree with that completely.
Okay.
Because, like, I'm gonna give you my perspective. Okay, I recently have heard this somewhere. I don't know from where I've heard this. The men football team, they earned around like 30 million per player, okay, in the World Cup, and the female were like earned around like 6 million or something.
Yeah, it's in all the sports, whether it's cricket IPL, women IPL versus men's IPL, whether you talk tennis, the men's singles winner versus the women's singles winners.
But the thing is, the men players are bringing in more revenue. If you put the percentage into perspective, the men's team was getting around like 12% when the female team was getting 27%. So if you talk about percentage split, the female players are getting more percentage, but the revenues that they're pulling are not that great, so hence they're not getting paid that much.
Yeah, you're very right. It's market driven. It's not that if there's a lady who does great, at least in the startup system, there is no, trying to differentiate between a male founder and a female founder and all that stuff. If you've got it, and you can put on those years, you can sacrifice, because again, unfortunately, women have that issue of taking care of the family, the kids, the husband, the in-laws, a lot of other things that they have to do. Unfortunately, God has also been not so kind enough with respect to their anatomy. They go through all their menstrual cycles and other stuff. So unfortunate, but that's the truth. But there are a lot of people who overcome that and then give it and make it big. There are a lot of you hear of these things, right? One of the unicorns which is profitable is you talk of a 50 plus lady, Nika.
But I kind of think like these people are kind of trying to do that in order to, like get some good PR. Hiring all this.
I don't find it wrong. You take advantage of the situation.
Yes.
If you're getting a percentage, you're getting some funding saying women-led startups and other stuff, take advantage of that. I don't find anything this thing. If there's a situation, if tomorrow if it reverses, I see there are two things that are there. Men probably bring in strength, maybe the risk, they can take the risk because of their situation and other stuff. They bring in that, the women bring in emotional stability, they bring in a lot of maturity and other stuff. So a combination would work rather than trying to look it in silos. So, and there are, I worked with managers who are women. So nothing wrong in that. She's better. I've learned from them. So
everything works in a way that if you're good at something, you're going to get paid in that way, right? But a lot of these people are complaining, okay, this woman is getting paid like 15,000, this guy is getting paid for 20,000 for the same work that they do. Is like maybe he put in more hours.
Those days are gone, especially in sectors like IT.
Yeah.
If you see your, let's say, I'm sure if you take your campus recruitment, which is again female to male ratio, the female ratio will be higher for the same amount of salary. Yeah, see, there's no, while the government is encouraging more females to get into starting your own business and encourage them and all this stuff. So men can also complain saying that why a specific percentage of reservation when it comes to seats, or why is it that women-led startups have that additional funding support and all that stuff. So take advantage of that and instead of complaining, work around the system. That's what business is all about, right? You can complain about 100 things, whereas you can look that as an opportunity and create some business out of it. Yeah. So that's what all startup is about.